I'm going to clarify this a little bit more. I posted in my community section about this situation that happened in the workplace. Basically, what we had was a sexual aggressor, someone who couldn't take no for an answer, that pushed their way, schemed in some sort of sexual sort of way. Now, there was this event where the person was terminated because they reacted. They were very upset because they were being pushed and prodded intentionally so that they would behave in a certain way. This was done in front of everybody or a large group of people in the workplace so that it could be collaborated that this is what occurred, rather than the sexual harassment, which was actually the issue. This avoided having to pay for sexual harassment charges, and it also prevented the person who did this from facing these kind of charges. So it was, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, basically, for some. For others, it's just the company that got away with the scot-free, but for most, it was both. The two did it together. And I say this because in some situations, because the person apologized or somebody apologized here, and either somebody apologized and said, you know what, he really wasn't that angry, I was just, or something like that, right? Or because the person apologized, they were eligible for rehire. And they were brought back to intimidate the person whom they had sexually harassed. Whether they did anything to that person or not, it was a mental game. The problem with this is this same sexual aggressor, in many cases, went on to sexually harass other people, and now it's coming back around. This is one of the reasons why I think it's so important for people to understand what a true narcissist is, not what the pop culture version of a narcissist is. A true narcissist, that is their goal in life. It is not just to make you mad or to get one over on you. A real narcissist wants to destroy you from the inside out. They want to destroy you mentally, emotionally, physically. They want to take away all your money resources and your support group so you have no other choice but to accept their abuse. And I'm going to leave this completely just at that, and maybe nobody will listen to this, maybe nobody will learn anything from it, but maybe somebody will. Maybe somebody will get a clue or a cue as it relates to this situation. And it may not be exactly like what I just said. I'm giving you the energy of the event. So if you look at the fact that, you know, this person goes off in front of people and everybody goes, oh yeah, this is what happened and they were let go, right? And you may even have some that say, oh, he didn't deserve that, and so they can bring him back, right? Because we're negating the fact that previous to that, he had sexually harassed someone and they brought him back. And that's why they're fighting so hard. Fighting so hard that it's actually tearing companies apart. Because the boys' club, so to speak, not necessarily the boys' club, because women can be sexual aggressors as well. But because of this mentality, this belief system, it's creating such a chaos, and things are coming back from the past, that you are going to be seeing a lot of, I'm going to call it combustion, within the workplace for some people. Now, I want you to also realize that these type of dynamics also happen within families. even with sexual abuse in families. I've seen in the readings even where family members have covered up for the aggressors, knowing that they did it, but because they had a guilty conscience about how it happened or situations that led to it. There is abuse and suppression and manipulation to make the victim feel as if they are responsible. And all too often, I am seeing the families literally getting involved and actually helping this to continue so that they don't look guilty. So again, I wasn't talking about families, but I'm telling you, these dynamics happen everywhere. So be mindful. Everything you see is not always true. Use a mixture of what you see, but also your gut feelings, your intuition. Bye, guys.